Hello students. Your topic for today is definition of trade union and definition of trade dispute. So, a trade union is commonly understood as an association of wage earners or workers. Usually, it is a voluntary association of workers in a particular industry or a craft. Trade union is an association of wage earners for the purpose for maintaining and improving their working conditions. The definition of trade union according to the Trade Unions Act 1926 is same as the definition in the British Trade Union Acts of 1871, 1875 and 1930. Section 2 Clause H of Trade Union Act 1926 defines trade union as any combination, whether temporary or permanent, formed primarily for purpose of regulating relations between first workmen and employees, second workmen and workmen, third employers and employee. So, imposing respective conditions on the conduct of any trade or business and includes any federation of two or more trade union is called trade union, provided that this act shall not affect first any agreement between partners as to their own businesses, second any agreement between any entrepreneur and those employed by him as to such employment, or third, any agreement in consideration of the sales of goodwill of a business or of instruction in any profession, trade, or handicraft. Important elements to trade union are: there must be combination of workmen and employees, there must be trade or business, and the main object of the union must be to regulate relation of employers and employees, or to impose a restrictive conditions on the conduct of any trade or business. A trade union, which is a combination of persons, whether temporary or permanent, primary for the purpose of regulating the relations between the workers and the employees, or between workers of for imposing restrictive conditions on the conduct of any trade or business, and it includes the federations of two or more trade unions as per sector 2(6) Trade Union Act 1926. So a trade union is an organization of workers acting collectively who seek to protect and promote their mutual interest through collective bargaining. Now, Section 2, Clause G in the Trade Unions Act 1926 defines trade dispute. This means any dispute that arises between the employers and the workmen, or between the workmen and the workmen, or between the employers and the employees, which is connected, or between the employers and the employers, which is connected with the employment or non employment, or the term of employment, or the conditions of labor, or any person, and workmen means all persons who are employed in a trade or industry, whether or not in the employment of the employer with whom the trade dispute arises. Section 8 of Industrial Relation Act 1990 defines trade dispute. According to the Act, industrial dispute refers to any dispute which arises between the employers and the workers, and it is usually in connection with any one of the following: employment or non employment, terms or conditions of employment, something which affects the employment or any of any person. That's all. Thank you.